be killing people. The nuclear missile, see, punishing the wicked to destruction. See, he creating these spirits, these so-called demons. They are created for vengeance. They're not created because you doing the right thing and they gonna come and mess with you. What? What did they do that at? You can't find no place where he say he created some spirits to mess with the righteous people. What? Somebody produced that scripture, man. He created some spirits to harass and mess with righteous people. Where do you see this? Only people that's messing with somebody is these governments and these kingdoms setting laws down, and you got to go by their law. Now let's go to chapter 40 and get some more what these spirits is coming to do. What are these spirits? Revelation 16 talking about the 7 angels. See, bringing the wrath of God. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 40 verse 9. Death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities. Ain't no natural disaster, man. Famine, tribulation, and the scourge. Verse 10. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood. See, he creating spirits, so-called natural disasters, when a tsunami come and wipe out a city. See, the Lord created that. He got an angel creating that disaster. Let's go to Revelation, man. It's too clear in Revelation. Revelations 16 verse 1. It said, and I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the 7 angels. See, not some devil, not some fallen wicked angel. He talking to these spirits, these angels. He said, go your ways and pour out the vial of the wrath of God upon the earth. See, that's the wrath of God, man. He's sending his angels, these so-called demons, he's sending them out to do revenge. That's why they say the vengeance is of the Lord, man. He gonna bring vengeance on these people. He got spirits that's gonna bring vengeance on these people. They are not Satan. They are not the devil. They are not Lucifer. They working for the Most High. They being obedient. The whole thing is about being obedient. If you obedient, I don't give a care if you killing. What he told Saul? He said, go kill the women, go kill the babies, go kill the animals. Saul was not wicked by being obedient to God. See, when you obedient, you're not wicked, man. You can't put that on the angel and say, oh, an angel was wicked. When they're wicked angels, no, he might use that terminology, but they obeying God. So technically, that's not what wickedness is. Wickedness is doing something against God, disobedient. But you can use that, like you saying, evil angels, because evil mean a bad time. So they bringing a bad situation to the people. But let's get it. Proverbs 17 and 11. It says, an evil man seeketh only rebellion. Therefore, a cruel messenger shall be sent against him. See? A cruel messenger. Well, who is the cruel messenger? That's them spirits that's created for vengeance. That's calamities that's created for vengeance. Tribulation, created for vengeance. And even the elect, if they going through tribulation and temptation, they was wicked before. See, he gave them everlasting life, and he gave them salvation as a gift. They didn't earn it. They didn't deserve it. He gave it to them as a gift. So they got to go through it too. Let's get that in Revelation, man. Look at Revelations 3 and 10. He said, because thou hast kept my word, kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. See, when he come and bring drama to this earth, everybody is gonna get touched. It's not gonna be no paradise. Oh, you the elect, and I'm gonna let you survive, and I'm gonna make everything a paradise for you. You ain't gonna have no worries, and you ain't gonna have no problem. See, when he bring the drum, when it's a fight going on, when it's war going on, ain't no paradise nowhere. You got missiles flying, bullets flying, people dropping dead. See, that's not gonna be no wonderful time. The elect got to go through everything everybody else going through. They just gonna be survival.
She taught me how to take my time and do it right. She taught me how to be a certified lover.
I don't own the rights to that terrible music. I don't own the rights to that terrible music. Now Revelations 2 talk about who this devil is. See, we talking about who is Satan, who is the devil, and who is Lucifer. Revelation 2 and 10. It said, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. See, ain't no angel manifesting and grabbing, putting handcuffs on people and putting them into prison. See, that's a darn lie. The devil is the government, the police department. They the one gonna put you in the prison. These soldiers, they gonna put you in the prison. These mercenaries that's been paid to go do something, kill somebody, take somebody's stuff, they gonna lock you up and put you in the prison, man. It's not gonna be no angel. The angel just gonna appear and go to locking people up, throwing them into prison. See, that's the stupidness that the oppressor would tell you, the real Lucifer. See, the real Lucifer, they teach it. They paying people to teach what they want them to teach. That's why they have a 501c3 to own one of these churches. You got to have a 501c3. You got to get the permission from the real Lucifer, which they call the Illuminati, that's running all these governments. You got to have their permission, and you got to teach what they tell you to teach. You can't teach what you want to teach now. That's why on YouTube, when we on YouTube, they hitting your page. Sir, you have misinformation. You have medical misinformation. You could be talking about the freaking fish in the ocean, and they'll tell you about some darn community guidelines. You could be talking about the insects in the grass, and they'll say, our community guidelines say you shouldn't be talking about hating and all of this kind of stuff. Man, you reading scriptures, what are you talking about hating? You might as well just say you can't read from the Bible. That's what you need to say. On our platform, you cannot read scriptures from the Bible. That's what you need to say. Because that's what you're saying at the end of the day. Because if I'm reading scriptures, I don't care if I read 10 scriptures out this Bible, and this Bible says what God hate, what God like, what God gonna do. That's him. That ain't me. Why are you trying to act like I'm promoting something when the Bible promoting it? This is a promotion from the Bible. I'm just a reporter. I'm just an advertiser. Like when you go and you see a Geico commercial or an insurance commercial, and they got a dude on there. He's a famous actor. He just telling you what them people told him to say. This ain't something. He say, go buy Michelin tires. There's a good company. Your car would drive good with them tires. He don't own the company, man. He regurgitating what they told him to say. He's just a representative. He's just a messenger. See, so you need to go ahead and say, you don't need to read no scriptures from no Bible on our platform. That's what you really, they're not gonna say that. See, and then everybody else reading the scriptures from the Bible, they under 501c3. They will not let you tell the truth from this Bible. Now let's go to this Satan and the devil. Where do they get this concept from? Now it says, and the great dragon was cast down, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. So they hear this mess right here. Oh, Satan, that the devil that deceived the whole world. Okay. Then they hit him with this. He was cast out into earth. Oh man. They just say, oh, he was cast out in the earth. And his angels were cast out with him. Now, that's when translation becomes a problem. But really, it's just a stumbling block for individuals that want to believe what they want to believe, when all the other precepts go against their stupid belief. See? Because this is not talking about no angel. Look at verse 7. It says, and there was a war in heaven. See, ain't no wars going on in heaven. No prophet prophesied about a war going down in heaven. It's no prophet. The prophet said the sword of the Lord is going to come down from heaven on Idumea, a specific nation, not no angel. You see? But they will use that little translation error and they'll run with it. Oh, he said angels. He's talking about the angels from heaven. Now, look at verse 12. This is another one right here. He said, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. See, that's what these people don't understand. That earth represents the people, and because the sea represents the people. That's why he say it's going to be a new heaven and a new earth, and the sea shall be no more. See? Because that sea and that earth represents the people. Now look at here. He say, for the devil is come down unto you. That's why in Isaiah 14, when he was talking about Lucifer, it wasn't talking about he was going to be like the other people. He was going to be like the other nations. How can Lucifer, how can an angel be like another person? It don't add up. He say, for the devil is come down to you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. See, that's why they going hard like they going hard, because they know they got a short time. See, they see missiles flying. They see famine is going on. Their economy is dropping. See, they know that they got a short period of time. These kings of the earth, they seeing UFOs flying in the sky. See, the UFO over their military base every year since 2017. They've been seeing aircrafts that they don't know where the aircraft come from, but they seeing the aircraft flying around their battleships every day since 2019. I might be saying it wrong. Since 2019. That's what 19, almost 3 years they've been seeing these, and they've been seeing them way before then. See, they specifically shot a missile to try to blow up the moon or do something to the moon, and a so-called UFO, an unidentified object, which is common sense when you believe in God, the angel came and blowed up the missile. See, because that's the only thing that could have hit that missile, because that missile was going 8,000 miles per hour. See, and ain't no other object that can come up that fast, hit the missile on the top, hit the missile on the two sides, and make the missile blow up. There's no other entity that can do that but an angel, because they was trying to be wicked and shoot a missile towards the moon. And then the guy who did it, he said they've always been trying to do it, and every time they try, something come down and hit they behind, an angel. So they know what's going on, and they know what kind of time they got. See, you don't know what kind of dream they having at night. You don't know what kind of dreams Putin was having. Look at Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar was having dreams of what's going on right now. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. See, Nebuchadnezzar was having dreams that the Israelites was just destroying people, man. He said, somebody got to tell me about these dreams. He having dreams about the Greeks, the Romans, see, the freaking Egypt, the Babylonian, his own kingdom. He having all kind of dreams at night. So you don't know what these people having dreams about and what they know. That's why I say what it say. Because he knoweth that he has but a short time. And what that short time gonna make him do? Verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. That means he went to wage war with her children. He went to wage war with the children of Israel. See, he didn't wage war. See, that's another thing, man. It talks about war, and then it talks about war again. It's the same war, man. It's the same war. Now let's go to Revelation 19. Let's get the beginning of that war. Let's see here. Let me get verse 11. It say, and I saw heaven open. See, he said a war in heaven now. And I saw a heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he do judge and make war. See, that's how the war was going to start. That's who the war was against. Because it say Yahushua was going to make war with them and his army. That's who Michael and the angels are fighting. But Michael and the angels ain't fighting no other angels. They fighting the kings of the earth. Look at verse 18. It gives the details. There's too many details in the word, man. At Revelation 19 and 18, it says that ye may eat the flesh of kings. Who is the kings of the earth, man? Who is Donald Trump? And not Donald Trump, he one of them. But who is Bill Gates and these Illuminati peoples? The Rothschild, the Rockefellers, these rich elites. Who is these people, man? Owning corporations, owning nations. That's who he talking about. Because he was talking about the birds in heaven. He said that ye may eat the flesh of kings and the flesh of captains and the flesh of mighty men and the flesh of horses and of them that sit on them, and the flesh of all men, both free and bond, both small and great. That's who the war is going to be against, not some fallen angel to the earth. See, that's just a stupid lie, man. That's somebody who don't got reading comprehension. But the Lord got to blind somebody like that. See, you got to be blinded to not see that obvious situation. You got 1-2 verses talk about an angel, and then the rest of the situation is talking about people fighting people. It don't make sense. Why is people fighting people when it's supposed to be against these angels and God? You don't put no kings of the earth in the situation. You don't put no people in the operation. Look at verse, look who Yahushua fighting against. And that tell you the whole story. Why is he fighting, why is he messing with people if it's supposed to be some darn fallen angel? 66. Isaiah 66 and 15. It say, for behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger and with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. 16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. See,